Every decision I've ever made in my entire life has been wrong. My life is the complete opposite of everything I want it to be.
WICR, Iona College Radio.
Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Valerie Amorosa. I am a junior here at Iona College. So a little bit about me is I love talking about New York Rangers. I love hockey. I'm obsessed with them. So that's what my segment is going to be about today. So today is the last preseason game before we start regular season hockey, and I couldn't be more excited. Preseason has not been going very well for us, to be completely honest with you. I don't know if it's bad defense like the Rangers always had or goaltending. I know everyone has a love-hate relationship with Henrik Lundqvist, but I'm more leaning towards the hate side. He's not doing it for me anymore. He was great a few years back, but I think he's losing it a little bit. He catches the most amazing goals. Like he'll do a backflip to catch a puck, but he won't close his legs. He won't stop the pucks that go right through. And that's what the most frustrating thing is. I personally loved when the Rangers had Ani Ranta. He was actually the most incredible goalie, in my opinion. He was our main goalie for a little while Henrik was hurt about 2 years ago, and we had such an amazing win streak back then. Oh, it was incredible. When we lost him, it was heartbreaking. I was so sad. I don't know if I was more sad about us losing Ani Ranta or JT Miller, because that was my guy. He was my absolute favorite. And he's clearly thriving right now on the Tampa Bay Lightning. So I'm not going to talk about that because I'm going to get very upset. But yeah. So Lundqvist, I don't know. I feel like he's getting old. I feel like he's shot. His prime is now gone, and he needs to move on. Our backup is okay. I've seen him in a couple of games. I saw him last season play against the reigning Stanley Cup champions, the Washington Capitals. And he, even though it was a back-to-back game and it went into overtime, he still pulled through and managed the win. I saw him play against, what was it? Oh, I watched him play against Pittsburgh Penguins. That was an intense game. I went with my cousin, and she's a Pittsburgh fan. And so obviously it was pretty intense. Again, it was another back-to-back game. He let in some goals, went into overtime, but he still managed the win. And I feel like we need to build a strong goalie right now for our team. Our team went into complete rebuild. We took out almost everyone to bring in fresh new players. But yet the goalie, one of the most key components on our team, is the oldest. And to me, that doesn't make any sense. I know Henrik is technically the face of the team. He's in all the pictures. He's the model. He's good looking. He's whatever. But I feel like he needs to take a back seat for right now and really train this second string that we got going on, because I think he has great potential. But the Rangers also lack a lot of defense. Like I can't put all the blame on our goalie. That's been a main issue for us for the past few years, is that we have no one stopping the pucks for Lundqvist. No one there around him to help get the puck away. So I do see where it can get kind of hard being a goalie for the Rangers. But then again, you've done this long enough, you should know. I know so many people are like love him and hate me for saying this and get so mad when I argue this, but I think I don't know. I love Brady Shea. I think he's great. I think Jimmy Vesey is also great. And I personally I think my favorite so far on the team is Zuccarello. If we could build around them, then we got a good shot. First of all, we also have a brand new coach. We have David Quinn coming from Boston to come help us out, because obviously AV got tossed after last season. Last season was just a complete disaster. It was disgusting. But so there's a lot of newness coming around. I don't expect the Rangers to be fantastic or, really up there competing with the best of them. I consider right now I hope that they stay right in the middle. But we'll see. There's a lot of things, a lot of factors to be worked in. But going back to preseason, we did pretty good against the Flyers, and that's who they're playing against tonight. So we'll see how that goes. And I know Lundqvist isn't in net. I'm pretty sure it's Tokarski. I'm pretty sure he's in net. So, and he had to come in. He had to get pushed into the game. Oh, what game was it that Lundqvist got taken out of? I'm not sure who we were playing, but Lundqvist let in about 5 goals within the first period and a half. And he got to get taken out, and it was just bad. But so our backup at the time comes in, and he even though he let in a goal, he created more of a barrier. There was more consistency. He didn't let every single puck that came his way go in. So he did help our team in that sense. So I'm excited to see him play tonight and see what he could do for our team. I'm upset at the first round of cuts the Rangers did. I personally like Ty Ronning, and I know he got cut and sent down to Hartford. I wish I saw him play more than he did, gave him more ice time, see what he could do, because he's great. I watched him play a few games in his college games, and he's a really, really good player. I was really upset to see him sent down like that. But I'm also excited to see Brendan Smith back up. I know he had a really, really hard, tough season last year. Everyone has a tough time, but yeah, he was getting penalty after penalty, and he was just not consistent. He was just constantly in that penalty box. I know that because guilty. I'd be the one yelling at my screen, but I'm excited to see him back on our team. And so far, the games he has played has been pretty consistent. He's been a good asset so far, so we'll see. I'm excited that the opening game is against Nashville. I love Nashville. Oh my God, I don't know if I should be saying this since I'm a really big Ranger fan, but I went to Nashville for my 21st birthday last year, and it was the time that the Predators were in playoffs, so the whole town was Predatored out. It was insane. Obviously, I couldn't get tickets to a game because I didn't have an organ to donate at the time to buy a ticket, but it was pretty intense. It was pretty fun. So they're a fun team to root for. So, but obviously against the Rangers, I'm all for them. But that's going to be a tough opening game for them. Usually, PK is coming at them hard. So that's going to be a fun game to watch. I mean, I'm going to be upset that it's not an easier team so we can get the win for our home opener, but oh well, that's our luck, I guess, as a Ranger fan. But I went to a season opener, I want to say 2 years ago, against the Islanders. And that year, the Islanders beat us every single game except that home opener, and it was the best feeling in the world. I was so excited because that team just something. I mean, any Ranger fan knows that the Islanders are just that team that really just you can't stand them. The Flyers, yeah, Philly. I'm going to Philly this weekend too, but the Islanders, Philly, and the Devils are just that team is. Blah. I know people say the Capitals too and the Pittsburgh Penguins, but they're good teams. You can't discredit them for being good. You hate them because they beat us all the time, but they're constantly good. So you can hate in a sense, but you really can't because they just prove why they're so good. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.
Every decision I've ever made in my entire life has been wrong. My life is the complete opposite of everything I want it to be.
WICR, Iona College Radio.